Hello viewers, FotoMedien here from Germany. Extremely nervous because this is my first ever live podcast. I have a managing director of a brand new company from the UK called Garrett Security and Risk Consultancy Limited. They're based in London. The managing director, Mr. Anthony Garrett, is currently in Belgium and he's about to join us live on the show to tell the viewers all about what he does and why people should look at investing into his company. So without further ado, because we don't have long, I'm going to bring him into the show. As I say, we are now live, connected to Belgium of all places, and I'm joined now by the Managing Director of Garrett Security and Risk Consultancy Limited. Welcome to the show, Mr. Garrett.
Oh yeah, call me Anthony, please.
Thank you, Anthony. Right, you are my first ever interviewee on the show, so well done. You've broke my interview virginity, but what I'd like to ask all my customers as such. The first thing is, can you please introduce yourself to the viewers so they know who you are and a little bit about you?
Okay, yes, I'm Anthony Garrett. I'm really looking to establish a professional consultancy. My background really is I've done all my force service in the British Army, and now I'm working for the NATO Communications Information Agency in the operations environment. So I'm looking forward to take my venture forward and looking forward to making good collaborations with certain organizations' management.
Fantastic. Yeah, I noticed on your website you've got an awful lot of letters after your name, so you've obviously studied a lot. And I imagine you mentioned there the full military career, so I expect the military career has given you a good basis for this particular job role. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's given me the experience to fall back onto, and really just at the latter end of my service and into, well, the first part of my next chapter here, I've looked trying to convert that into education and practical application, or from that experience to add value to others.
So in regards to that, and what services does your company provide people?
We do a host of, or multitude of different services that is quite wide because we cater for both physical and virtual risk and security. So if you look on the website, you'll see there's quite a variety we do provide.
Yeah, I did look on it. One of the things that interests me specifically for myself, being very selfish, was the cyber security side of it. And I think there was something in there about the dark web or
the dark web.
That side of it scares the hell out of me because I'm a online based business, and I also have things like passwords for membership and licensing. So do you think nowadays that cybersecurity is becoming more of a problem, especially with COVID lockdown and people working from home?
Yes, it would have. It brings a vulnerability, especially for people working from home, using their own computers. They don't have the full suite or set of protections they were used to within inside their organization. So that infrastructure is not as big. And also it's not protected by the organization so much unless it's predetermined software. If it's an organization that can afford or have the ability to provide people with these devices, it preloaded.
Yeah, that's why as a one-man show, it's quite a concern to myself. I'm not going to say I haven't got any protection from hackers, because obviously I'm live now on YouTube, and I never give away my location, for example, and I will use things to disguise my IP address, that sort of thing. But would a business like you be able to help sort of self-employed single workers, or are you corporate only? How does it work?
No, we'll look at every inquiry that comes to want to use our services to add value or to protect themselves. What we probably look at is, for instance, given an example, we'll look at the behavior of the person, look at what protection they have in software or on the hardware itself, and then look as to the flaws or vulnerabilities. Right. And then we will come up with a plan to defend and deter against any attacks.
Oh, I see. So you're what you're saying there is you're you're looking at whatever size company or business it is, and you're testing it first to identify the faults, to identify the errors. Is that right? Is that what I'm picking up on?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, we'll go through a set of different tests or assessments to come up with the trends or the plans against what we know is the known sources of attacks or methods of attack. That way, then we can look at ways in which we can better defend against them.
Something which I'm sure you were very good at with your army days. What would you say then is your unique selling point, your USP in regards to the business?
Well, it's really adding value to the organisation through collaborative work with that organisation's management, and how we will look at either risk or security and the management of it.
Yeah, the risk and security. The latest news here in Germany, which I'm sure you're aware of, yesterday there was a huge hacking incident. Dusseldorf Hospital got attacked, and basically they shut down, or they locked out, I don't know the terminology, they locked out the computer system and sent them a blackmail letter. That's the sort of thing that a lot of people don't realise how easy it is to do, and I'm sure you've come across that yourself.
Yeah, this is typically come about to hit organisations or to make a point using the dark web. They do what is called a DDoS, which is a denial of service. So they overload the systems or the organisation's IT in some way, or the framework of it, and therefore that incapacitates their capability to be operational.
Yeah, they did the same in the UK, I believe. Is that a couple of years ago? Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, they attacked the NHS by the same form of attack, which then they delved into the organisation's or the trust's records, and even went into the operational schedule. So operations were delayed or stopped because of this attack.
Good grief! Yeah, the attack yesterday in Germany actually resulted in a death, as you sure you've read. The ambulance service had to redirect their ambulances to another hospital, and there was a woman patient or a female patient that didn't arrive in time at the other hospital and died en route. So the police here are actually saying that is a case of manslaughter caused by the hackers. So yes, I appreciate how scary this stuff is. I'm glad there's somebody out there like yourself helping to protect people from it, which is good. In regards to, that's my alarm telling me we are running out of time. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. What I'd like to say is there anything you'd like to add in closing for your viewers?
Yeah, I think that I'd like them to take a look at what we can provide and what we do. The best way to do that is probably look at our website and get in touch. Okay,
yeah. In regards to the website, what I will do, Anthony, I'll put your website details on at the end of the video, so people can see where you are and what you have to offer. And I appreciate today we've only touched on the surface in regards to my personal favourite, cybersecurity, because it was my big concern. So I'm perfectly aware that you do a lot more things, and the viewers need to take a look at the website in regards to that. Right, I've taken up too much of your time, Anthony. I wish you all the best. Stay safe and all the success with your venture. Thank you for your appearance today.
Thank you for the chance.
No worries. Take care. Bye. Okay, then that's it. A big thank you to Anthony out in Belgium. And if you want to be part of the show, if you want to have yourself video podcasts to promote anything, whether that's your business, an event, a charity, a sponsorship thing you're running, the list is endless. Get in touch. FotoMedien.com. There is a contact box where you can send me an email. I'll put the details again below, it's easier. We'll get you on the show, 3 to 5 minutes of your time, and we can talk about exactly what you have to offer. That's how simple it is. Thank you for watching. I hope it was interesting, and I hope you found that useful, and I'll hopefully see you soon as a interviewee. How's that? Right, if you're in the UK, don't forget, be home for 10 o'clock, curfew and all that, but stay safe, seriously. Take care. Bye.